Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Chase Anderson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, but foul. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. A swing and a ground ball to third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Cubs strand. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Happ looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is Christian Yelich. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses. The bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Jose Quintana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now set to lead off the home half of the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Digging in, Manny Pena, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a bunt attempt here, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the line.
And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's running again. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it, and that's the second out. Next for Milwaukee, Chase Anderson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Murphy into shallow center, and that's the third out. Some more of the... And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 2. 0-1 the count. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Happ stands at second with no outs. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone!
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he rips it on the ground to second. Scope has it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now the pitch.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Skied into straightaway right. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kane on his way to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. The 3-1. This is pulled into right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Almora. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Mike Moustakas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the tying run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Moustakas at second with 2 down. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Garcia has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order through 3. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Hernan Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ball and a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Chase Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit to short. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Belted high and deep into right center. Perez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Javier Baez as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside. Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Oh!
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it is now 7-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Almora. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 8-3.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Brendan Kinsler will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Almora in pursuit. And that retires the side. Another good inning for the Brewers. Dan Jennings will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A pause, and the 0-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Missed with a slider. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Yelich on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. In there, and it's 0-1. Jennings, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-0
The pitcher, number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in. And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Brian Dunzing gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for the Brewers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. One and two for Christian Yelich. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run!
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
In now, Jonathan Scope. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. He's set. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bullet back up the middle. Perez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, however, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Happ waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Center fielder, Hernan Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Standing in, Eric Thames. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber will start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jordan Lyles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Travis Shaw is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40,
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Missed with a breaking ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Taken high and deep to right. Almora going back at the track. The wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fan, he's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit out. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Soft liner towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. They'll try it again from first. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's a .333 hitter. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. 1-0 the count. Two and 0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside and low, 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Mike Moustakas. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box now, Manny Pena. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. Starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pena on second. Perez at first. 1 gone. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Jordan Lyles. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Towards second. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In is Christian Yelich as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He pulls this one into right, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, fouled off. Cishek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up, 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Ryan Braun will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
So striding forward now, David Bodie. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. You're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
20-5 the final in this one tonight. Milwaukee in a game with 7 home runs earned the victory. Chase Anderson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jose Quintana slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you.